Hello, good morning.
Nice to meet you.
Hello, nice to meet you. Welcome to my class.
Thank you.
I am teacher Rana. How are you today?
So far, so good. How about you?
Oh, thank you. I'm good too.
Sounds good.
Yeah, that's great. All right, so anyway, today you booked your lesson about driving home, right?
Yes, but this is the first time. Please simply
Okay.
introduce yourself.
Okay, yeah. So I'll just check if this is the correct one, right? You're driving home. The lesson is conversational American English. Is that
You are right.
correct?
You are right, but this is our first time. Please introduce yourself.
Yeah. So yeah, again, I am teacher Rana. What is your name again?
My name is Yoshio Kitamura. Please call me Yoshi or Yoshi-san.
Okay. Hello, Yoshi-san.
Nice to meet you again.
Yes. Okay, so Yoshi-san, how's the weather like today?
It's cloudy, so
cloudy.
sometimes strong winds blowing, so not stable weather today.
Oh, okay. So the weather is not maybe it's in the middle. Something is cloudy and then sunny. Is that right?
Not sunny. It's very strong windows. So
Oh, okay. The wind is so strong right now.
yes,
Oh, I see. So it's a bit cold and windy today.
not cold. So anyways, bad weather. So
It's a bad weather. Okay. So, Yoshi-san, can you tell me a little bit about yourself?
okay, I'm already retired person. So almost 10 more years I quit my office. So after retirement I belongs to volunteer groups. So one is take care of aged person, and another one I teach Japanese to foreigners. But I continued almost 10 years. So but recently all volunteer activity quit because getting old. Okay.
Yes.
Anyway, I enjoy my twilight years. So I was working for the NTT, Japan telephone telegram company, very long time, almost 4 decades. That's all.
Wow.
That's all.
Yeah, all right. So, wow. So you are doing a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, and that's a good thing. You are volunteering and many more things you do since even though you are now aging, so since you are still doing something that is good for the community.
Yes, I think so.
Yeah, that's a good one. And you help others. That's very, very good.
I hope so.
Yeah, okay. So, why do you think, or why did you come up in your thinking that you like to do this? Even though you are now in this age, why do you like to help, or why do you like to contribute to the community?
When I was working, I'm so busy time, and I don't contribute to our neighborhood areas. So after retirement, I have a free time, so I think I have to repay for our society. That's why.
I see. Okay, so you are now giving back.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, that's good. Okay, so even though we are now aging, right? So it's not too late to give back to the community. Yeah?
Most of the Japanese average workers too busy to join the volunteer activity. So it's after retirement time is a very good time to do that activity.
Yes. Okay, since Japanese people are very hardworking and you do a lot every day, you're busy, so you can give back when you have time, maybe when you retire. This is
Yes,
what you
this is
say.
very
Yes.
important. So I think.
It's very important. Okay, so can you tell me a little bit of the things that you do already in the community or in your and that or the things that you already do, the good things that you already do. Can you share a little bit of that?
Take care of Asian people. So there's a lot of the older people who living alone. So they don't have the opportunity to talk other people. So we show that kind of place and some of volunteers. So make their lunch and eating together. So and talking a lot of things. So for example, some of this kind of activity, and others teaching the Japanese foreigners. So in Japan, there's many foreign people's workers. So and of course they can speak Japanese. So it's inconvenient or they don't speak Japanese. So we teach very single Japanese to them.
Oh, wow. So there are a lot of foreigners near in your neighborhood, is that right?
Yes.
Okay, so you like helping them by teaching them some Japanese words since they don't know any, just a little bit maybe, but you're helping them so that they can communicate, right?
Yes.
Ah, wow, that is a good one. It's like you're doing community service for the foreigners,
Oh,
right?
yes.
Yeah, for the foreigners who can maybe who can communicate very well to the Japanese people since they just know a little bit of Japanese, and that's a good thing. You can help them, they can learn, and as well as you can learn from them also.
Yes, not only the Japanese, so we teach the Japanese culture and how to different customs. So I teach everything to them.
Wow. Wow, that's a good thing. All right, so since you talk about Japanese culture, I don't have any idea about your culture. Can you share also to me? Since even though I am not maybe a tourist, a foreigner in your area, so can I know a little bit about your culture so that I will be knowledgeable also? Yeah.
Japan countries are pretty unique because I traveled 30 more times to foreign countries, so that I can compare with the Japanese culture or alien culture. So, but if the people want to study that kind of culture, it's not so difficult. So maybe the Japanese are more polite or compassion. It's a very good Japanese culture. So and sometimes be very punctual. So maybe the time resolve that kind of gaps. So I think.
Okay, wow. All right, so since you've been in other country, right?
Oh yes, 30 more times so far.
Okay, wow. All right, so can you tell me your experience while traveling, or what are your experience or ideas about the country that you've been through?
I enjoy the difference of the cultures and of course the scenery, food, everything. So the people and going to the abroad, it's a good stimulate for me and change of pace. So from mundane life, so it's a good behavior. And but recently the Japanese yen is become very cheap, so the I can't plan anymore. So when I go to the travel abroad, Japanese yen is very strong. So when I go to the foreign country, I feel every commodity is pretty cheap. It's compared with the Japanese commodities, but recently the opposite situation. So I can't make travel abroad anymore. So
I can see.
I enjoy recently just domestic travel.
Oh, okay. So, what can you tell me? What are the countries that you've been through? You have traveled.
I can't explain them. Many of countries. I go to the Europe.
Wow, Europe.
4 or 5 times. United States, Canada, New Zealand, and Australia, Russia, China.
Wow.
India, Dubai. So anything in every country. So.
Oh, wow. So have you been also here in the Philippines?
I once planned to visit your country, but at the time your countries don't get political stability. So my guidebook don't recommend strongly to visit your country. So I give up, and instead of your country, I changed Singapore or some other areas. So.
Wow, Singapore is so pretty. It's nice in there.
Yeah, I think so.
Mm-hmm. And so have you enjoyed trying different things or different cultures while you are traveling for those different countries, like the food, their culture, the way they dress, what are their daily lives? Did you enjoy?
Of course, I enjoy it. I'm not join the package tours, so that I make my own travel, so that I reach my destination. So my plan is very freely, and I can enjoy everything. So.
Yes, that's good. And among those countries that you already travel or go, which country is your favorite one?
It depends on the interesting. So if you interested in the culture or art, so I definitely recommend to visit Europe. So
Europe,
very
yeah.
Old history. So if you have a lot of money and enjoy entertainment, so I recommend you to visit United States. So if you have a lot of money, United States is very
because it's costly to travel in United States.
Yes, it's a very exciting country. So, but you want to beauty scenery. So I recommend you to visit Canada or New Zealand. So it's so much incredible scenery.
Okay, so I guess you really enjoy your travel. You can recommend many things. Maybe you did a good experience while you were staying there. And of course, you have to and when you travel, you have to have in your pocket a lot of money for so that you can enjoy a lot more.
Yes.
Okay, so from those countries, which country did you go the most? That is the travel is very cheap. Okay, the living expenses there is cheap. Which country will you recommend?
Very impressive countries. UAE, so Dubai. Dubai is very
Yeah.
rich cities. So then outside is full desert. And I go to the desert, and of course full desert don't have anything. So then we enjoy at night time we enjoy the barbecue or something. So
Oh.
at the desert, and some almost ending time, they suddenly put off every light. It suddenly is a very beautiful night sky.
Oh. Wow.
It's so much beautiful. So because we don't have another light, just full night skies, and there's a lot of millions stars. So much beautiful. I don't know the styles so beautiful like that. So it's a very impressive episode.
Oh.
So.
Wow. All right. So you also enjoy your night time staying there and enjoy the very beautiful view in the sky. Very good. And mm, okay, so when you travel, have you traveled also with
Okay,
your family?
thank you. It's enough to
Okay, okay.
continue our lesson. So
All right. Yeah. Okay, so now I enjoy talking. All right, so let's
then
go back
next
here.
opportunity we talk more. But today's lessons starting.
Okay. All right. So now let's have the driving home lesson in your conversational American English. So I want you to look at the picture first. Do you already have your copy?
Okay, in this picture,
Yeah.
I can see the inside of a car. So this car has a left handle. It's not a Japanese car. So
Yeah.
this car ran a very high speed into
Oh,
the forest road. So the both sides are trees, grass. It's effective of the single lens cameras. So the center of this car, I can notice the console box. In the console box, there's a
Yeah.
radio system and outlet of the air conditioning.
Mm-hmm.
On the dashboard, I can see
The dashboard.
Watch. It might
Yeah.
be a car navigation. Most of the car navigation system can change from map to watch. So the reason to the car navigation also function as a television. And right side, I can notice like a tablet. So this car might be the convertible car. So driver is a middle-aged man. He's wearing the green shirts. It's a very nice weather. So sunlight brightens driver's right hand, but other side, left hand, just dark shadows. That's all.
Okay. Yeah, thank you. Very good. So you can see many things in the picture. Very good. That's a good point. Now I want you to read the dialogue here in exercise 2. We will be going to have a role play in this one. Okay, so I will be letter A and you will be letter B.
Okay.
Okay? Okay, let's start. Clay might go home today.
Yes, I received an email from her friend Grace yesterday. She says that Clay would probably arrive today.
Well, I hope she arrived safely. You know, the traffic is very terrible nowadays.
Oh, I think Clay is a good driver. She's pretty careful. So I think we don't need to worry about her driving.
I agree with you. Nevertheless, it doesn't mean that it's all safe. You know, not all the drivers are careful. There are a lot of wild drivers out there.
True, but I have confidence in Clay. She's very good about driving defensively.
Very good. Okay, so in the passage or in the dialogue, they are talking about Clay. Maybe the boy here in the picture named Clay, and Clay is going to go home. He will arrive at his home today, and they are worried about not about Clay, but they are worried about the traffic and the careless driver out there in the road. So yeah, we don't know what might happen because some other people are very careless driver. Okay, so how about you? Have you already experienced this one?
Oh, of
Have
course,
you?
I think every driver has some kind of risk. So of course, I always care defensively driving, but there's some of reckless drivers and careless drivers. So all the drivers possibility to involve truck accident.
Okay, so now let's go to exercise 3. So I want you to read number 1, and I want you to make a sample sentence using these words. Okay, so the first word is pretty.
Okay, pretty, fairly, rather. So you know the Putin's Ukraine war makes pretty different situation in the world. I don't believe this situation. Only one bad leader makes unhappy to all the people, of course, including the Russian people. So
Yes.
recently the Israel and Palestine war is also the same
Yeah.
situation. I'm worried about our futures in the world. That's all.
Okay, let's have number 2 now. Nevertheless, let's do some simple sentence for this.
Okay. You know the former American president Trump. He's through the court. So nonetheless, Trump's eager supporter still continue supporting. I'm very fear to become next president Trump again.
Yeah.
That's all. That's all.
Okay, number 3, wild. Let's go.
Cause of the recently the corona disaster. So the one reason is human beings destroyed wild nature. So the recently the settlement of the corona disasters, but from now the development of the jungles, deep jungle or melting Antarctic ice, another new coronavirus wake is possible. I'm also feared it. That's all.
Okay, very good. That's a good point. Now let's have exercise 4 for comprehension about the passage that we read earlier. So, what kind of driver is Clay? Do you think he is a bad driver or a good driver?
She's a very good driver, very careful, and
Yeah.
always make defensively driving.
Yes, very good. So number 2, why must Clay be careful?
In the public road, there's many of reckless drivers, careless drivers. That's why.
Yeah. And why do you drive defensively?
I always make defensively driving, but human beings, not machines. Sometimes I'm unconscious. I distract other things during the driving.
Okay, so number 4, are you a wild driver?
I'm not. So
Okay, that's great. Let's have number 5. What is the traffic like in your country?
it's so good. So
Very good. Okay, let's have exercise 5.
now,
So do you?
don't necessarily. It's a time. So
Oh, yeah, okay. All right, so I think we don't have much time. Thank you so much for today, Yoshi-san. And I really enjoyed talking with you today, and I hope you learned a lot with me. And see you again soon. Have a great day.
you too.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Yeah,